Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Brandon Dean Johnson, CEO of Create Now.
And my name is Kiana Martinez, and I'm part of the UCLA Social Enterprise Academy.
In this semester, the students came up with a wonderful idea for us to expand our organization across the country to serve more youth, and we're here to share that with you today.
For nearly 30 years, Create Now has been a beacon of hope for some of the most vulnerable youth, empowering over 50,000 young lives through the transformative power of the arts. They've made a difference, and they've seen the incredible impact that creativity, inspiration, and mentorship can have on those who need it most. But now, it's time for a new era. An era where hope becomes a reality, where creativity knows no bounds, where innovation opens doors to new opportunities, where inspiration fuels dreams, where empowerment breaks the cycle of hardship, and where change is not just a possibility, but a promise. This new era requires more than just vision. It requires action, and it requires you. We stand on the edge of something extraordinary, but to take that leap, that life-changing leap, we need your support. Join Create Now on this journey into a new era of change. And together, we can help support youth lives across the globe through the power of the arts. Create Now, empowering underserved youth through arts education and mentoring. Visit createnow.org for more information.
So, yes, why are the arts important? The arts change lives. First off, they're educational, therapeutic, and leads towards a workforce development. And Create Now has been here doing this for almost 30 years now in Los Angeles, serving over 50,000 youth and changing lives. We have two amazing folks, Frank and Tasha, whose lives changed through our programs, and thousands more also. And of course, we do all the arts, not just fine arts, not just singing, graphic design, writing, acting, you name it, anything creative we put in front of youth that need it most. So our struggle now is that we are only LA based, and we want to take this across the country and be anywhere.
So we introduce to you Create Now Anywhere. Create Now Anywhere offers online arts tutorials, masterclasses, and career development workshops accessible anywhere at any time. And our purpose really is to increase accessibility to arts educations for all students, regardless of income or location. So our pilot launch will include 40 videos shot over 2 weeks with 3 Create Now artists leading the online arts workshops. And our three platforms, as you can see, are our education plan, which offer all 40 online workshops, including school-specific interactive components, then our individual plan, which offers our 40 workshops plus interactive components, and then our free YouTube videos. And some of the unique offerings within the subscriptions include monthly competitions, behind-the-scenes content, and discussion forums. So now I'd like to introduce to you the management team of creatives, artists, and leaders who will bring Create Now Anywhere to fruition. So leading the effort is our CEO, Brandon Dean Johnson, who is here speaking with me today. He's a former board chair and volunteer, as well as a producer and artist. Next is Laura Kelly, who is the director of programs, and she has 40 years in nonprofit programming. And then finally, Ace Callahan is our operations coordinator. She's an arts and internal operations specialist. And we have a handful of other professionals that will be supporting this project, as you can see on the slide. And together, this dynamic team will form the backbone of Create Now Anywhere.
So our target market, first off, we do want to tackle Los Angeles. This is our home base, and we have over 120 different schools and agencies that we work with here. So it will be an easy plug for us to build here. On top of that, we want to take this across the country. And we've been in tight conversations with Fayetteville, North Carolina, to implement our programs there, to where they have over 80 schools and thousands of youth that are hungry for our programming.
Now we'd like to introduce to you our competitive landscape, which really illustrates how Create Now Anywhere is uniquely positioned. So as you can see, there are many arts platforms that act as our competitors, including Sparkit and Schoolism, and also YouTube videos that offer arts tutorials. However, as you can see, Create Now Anywhere is the only platform that is focused on youth, offers customized programs, is available to schools, offers diverse art forms, and also offers 4 free options. Now let's dive into the costs that are necessary to bring Create Now Anywhere to market. So referencing quotes that Create Now has received from partner professionals, our cost for the production of our arts videos plus the development of our online platform will total to around $56,000. So our ask today is for an investment of $56,750 to get this venture started. Moving on into our pricing, for our target market of schools, we have developed a three-tier pricing system. So for underfunded schools, we will offer our service for $2,000, ranging up to $7,000 for well-funded schools. And this really allows us to remain mission aligned in providing arts education to underserved populations using a Robin Hood business model. So for our individual subscription, we will offer Create Now anywhere for $30 per month and $350 per year. And as we've said, we will offer our videos on YouTube for free, where we'll gain revenue through YouTube monetization. And now moving on to our revenue projections, for our target markets of LAUSD schools and North Carolina schools, at our current pricing, we project that in our first year, we will net $261,000. Now, subtracting that by our cost of $56,000, we project that we will net $205,000 in our first year of programming.
So how are we going to market this? We already have huge connections with LAUSD, which is the second biggest school district in America, that can help us market this. On top of folks with Discovery Cube of Los Angeles, where they see thousands of youth monthly, daily, weekly come in. On top of folks in North Carolina, such as the North Carolina Art Council in the Fayetteville Parks and Rec. These are folks that can help spread the word to get this in front of people in schools. And I also want to circle back to Frank and Tasha. Frank went on to become a successful and famous saxophone player. And Tasha went on to become a publisher and a filmmaker. Both of them started off rough in their lives, but the arts truly changed their lives. And what we're trying to do is change more youth's lives. So what we are discussing with you today is an investment. And this investment will help hundreds of thousands of youth. From ages 3 to 24, we want to be in these kids' face as early as possible. And we've already worked with some amazing people. As you can see, Tim Cook shouted us out on Twitter to where he came in and taught a program with us. And he saw the impact that we were doing. So again, this investment will help kids' lives across the country, not just here in Los Angeles, but across the country and potentially the world.
So we really hope to partner with you. And judges, if you have any questions, we have a detailed appendix at the end that includes our letters of intents and contracts. It includes detailed target markets, financial projections, artist biographies, platform incentives, and much more. So yes, we really thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, guys.